Welcome to Korea, and you're watching The New Koreans. So if you want to know about a people, you got to start with their food. So let's go check out a traditional Korean market. Now, perhaps the most famous market is the Gwangjang Market. Today, I'm not there because it's become a little bit too touristy for me. But I'm here at the Mangwon Market, and I think this one, it's got a lot to go check out. So let's go take a look. So if I had to choose between eating Western food or Korean food, and only that for the rest of my life, which would I choose? Definitely Korean food. Western food is good, I enjoy it, but it's lacking the variety and the spice and a lot of the flavor that Korean food has, so definitely Korean food. If I had to choose a comfort food between pizza and ramen, which one would I choose? That's a hard one, because frankly, I love pizza, and ramen is definitely one of my comfort foods, but I think I like pizza. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with pizza. After a trip from overseas, the first meal that I have after I come home, what would it be? Would it be a hamburger or hot Korean soup? Definitely a spicy hot Korean soup, because even though I love Western foods, at the end of the day, I think the food that really speaks to my soul, it's soup. Korean soup. Spicy, red, spicy Korean soup. For sure. Now, what makes Korean food so unique? First of all, I think that Korean food is unique because rice, just like many other Asian countries, rice is the main meal. But to go along with rice, Koreans have a lot of things called banchan. And banchan are the side dishes that go along with the rice. It's supposed to give it flavor. And so typically, most Korean tables would have several different varieties of banchan, whether it's meat or vegetables. So yeah, I think that's one of the really unique things about the Korean food culture. Now, another thing about the Korean food culture is that it's meant to be shared. It's communal eating, right? It's not about my plate and your plate, but you have your own bowl of rice, and then everything, whether it's the banchan, the side dishes, or even if it's a stew, right? It's set in the center of the table so everyone can share everything together. Now, in the old days, the dinner table was the only place where people, families would be able to come together because, they're busy throughout the day. And it wasn't just about, your immediate family, but you would invite other people from the neighborhood to come eat together. And it was always about bringing people together in communities. So now, one of the things about markets like this today is that they're not as cheap as they used to be. The reality is these markets are actually struggling a lot because of more modern grocery stores. So they have to raise the prices. And if anything, it's become more of a tourist attraction now. Locals still do come and they buy their stuff from these markets. But even today, as I'm walking around, it's a Friday afternoon, I see a lot of foreign tourists walking around. And so, what are some of my favorite market foods? Well, can't go wrong with tteokbokki, but I really like chicken, fried chicken, like that. Oh, it's amazing. I love 튀김. fried stuff.
수다.
Look at that fried pepper right there. That looks amazing. Love the banchan. So this is all the banchan that you can get. So I might get some banchan before going home today. Oh yeah. So I think I'm on a little bit of a mission to try to find some of the best street food today and take it home. My kids love duck as well. That's always some good stuff right there. Rice cakes. I'm gonna have some fun. So what does Korean food mean to me? Look at that crab right there. You know, honestly, when I was a kid, living in the United States, I didn't like Korean food. I wanted Western food, you know, I wanted to be more Western, like my friends, you know, everyone was American, and so I wanted to eat hamburgers and spaghetti and pizza at home, but we always had rice and kimchi, and I hated it as a kid. But now, as I've gotten older, I enjoy spicy foods, I enjoy Korean soups, Korean barbecues, and I've embraced not only Korean food, but who I am as a Korean as well. I still find it funny that as a kid, I used to like microwave TV dinners. Never have it now. I'd rather have a spicy ramen than I would something like that. But yeah, I'm actually really appreciative of Korean food and my Korean identity now. I'm gonna get some peppers. I think these are really good. I see people in the line for it, so check out these peppers right here. Another one of my favorite things to eat is this thing called pongo. It's sort of like a ray, kind of like that. 그 꿀떡인가요?
네, 꿀떡은 바로 튀긴 겁니다. 그거는요.
78분 나왔나요? 네. 고맙습니다. 네, 고맙습니다. All right. Food. Let's go. Begi. My kids really like this, so I might do some of this today. All right, I think I got some good eats today. I hope I didn't spend too much money, but I hope you guys also enjoyed walking around Mangwon Market. You know, a couple final thoughts that I have with regards to food in Korea, food and culture in Korea. You know, I remember many years ago when I first came back to Korea in the 1980s. That's when I first came to Korea. I was in the 5th grade. Back then, Korea was still a very poor country, so they didn't have much Western food. They didn't have a McDonald's. They didn't have a Burger King. They sold these hamburgers on the street that weren't really hamburgers, but you know, like imitation. I don't even know if it was beef. Some sort of imitation beef-like patty with cabbage and mayonnaise and ketchup. But you know, back then that's all they had, so I loved it. I enjoyed it. But nowadays, Korea has come such a long way. I mean, you can get almost anything that you want from all over the world in Korea, and sometimes they do a really good job with it too. So yeah, Korea, you've come a long ways, man. Typically, you know, you would think that it is Koreans or Korean Americans or people of Korean descent who really enjoy Korean food. But nowadays, there are a lot of foreigners who live in Korea as well, and they are also calling Korean food their soul food, their comfort food, their home food. And it's not just about bibimbap or, like Korean barbecue, although, yeah, that's all good, but they love the spicy stuff. They love the soups, the stews. They love it all. And so even when it comes to that, you can see that a lot of people are taking on a little bit more of a Korean identity, even if you're not Korean. All right. I did not intend this to be a mukbang, but I got all this food. So if I don't eat it on camera, then I think you guys will be really upset at me. So here we go. First, I got a little bit of makgeolli here. So you normally don't pour it into a wine glass, but just to kind of show a little bit of the color, what it looks like. I got it in a wine glass right there. So a little bit right there. This is the homoke. This is skate fish. And so normally this would smell really bad, but it's in this red sauce, mixed in this red sauce with vegetables. So let's give this a little try. That's really good. Next, we have pepper. So deep fried pepper, stuffed. Sometimes they like to cut it up, but I'm just going to go all in right here. There's a dipping sauce, a spicy white dipping sauce. Let's give it a shot. It was stuffed with meat, with huge pepper. But it's really, really good. And the last thing I'm going to try is one of these korokes. It's a pastry. It's a deep fried pastry with some sort of filling. This one is a veggie filled korokke. So I'm going to try this. This is one of my favorites from my childhood. Let's go. So if you like this video, then don't forget to press that like button and then also subscribe to the channel for more content like this about New Korea and the new Koreans. See you guys in the next video. Peace. I wish you guys could try this. This is so good.